Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Tower City, and thank you for tuning in tonight for this Region 1 play-in match between the number 10 seed Eagles of Enderlin and the number 7 seed Raiders of Maple River. Alex Hoffman here calling the action on Your Live Event and yourliveevent.com. And on behalf of Your Live Event, we welcome you to our pregame show and welcome you to Region 1 postseason play. Tonight, the Raider Dome is host to one of 4 play-in games for the region. Enderlin comes in tonight's match, earning the number 10 seed earlier this week after defeating Tri-State in 3 sets on Monday. Maple River earned the number 7 seed after posting a 5-6 record in the region. We'll look at tonight's match more in depth, as well as other matches across the region and across the state as our pregame show marches on. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll rejoin you after these messages from our sponsors.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017. The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Fans, welcome back here to Tower City for this Region 1 play-in game tonight between the Enderlin Eagles and the Maple River Raiders. We'll start by looking at how we got here and kind of how the playoff picture is set up for all 12 teams in Region 1. We'll also look at some of the other regions in our eastern part of the state, especially as play-in games are going across the state tonight, and some other teams waiting to see who they play Monday in their respectful regions. Looking at tonight, we have the 8-9 matchup in Region 1, Lisbon and Kindred. That game being played down in Lisbon, as Lisbon got the 8th seed and Kindred getting the 9th seed. Despite having the same records, Lisbon gets the slight advantage due to head-to-head matchup. Chase Miller's got the Central Cass and Richland game tonight here on your live event over in Castleton. That is the 5-12 matchup that we're looking at there. Central Cass earning that 5 seed after defeating, after winning on Monday, and some other things had to fall in place for them as well, which did. So they get the 5 seed against Richland. UE got the 7-10 matchup here with Maple River and Enderlin. Enderlin, as I mentioned earlier, earned that 10 seed with a 3-set win against Tri-State Monday to end their season, or to wrap up the regular season, I should say. And we also have Hankinson and Tri-State. Hankinson getting the 6th seed, and Tri-State earning the 11th seed on the year. That game will be played down in Hankinson. You look at the top 4 seeds awaiting their opponents here after tonight. Northern Cass will get the winner of Lisbon and Kindred. Northern Cass earning that number 1 seed again this year, so they'll have the top seed going through the tournament. Sargent County earning the 4th seed this year. They will play the winner of Central Cass and Richland. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, who we saw here on Monday night, defeat Maple River 3-1. Earned the 2 seed this year with their only region loss coming against the number 1 seed, which was Northern Cass. They will get the winner of tonight's match here from Tower City, either Maple River or Enderlin. And Oak Grove will await the winner of Hankinson and Tri-State Fairmont as the number 3 seed. All of those quarterfinal games and everything past that will be played in Lisbon starting Monday. Looking at some of the other regions here, Region 2 action getting going here as well, as we will see Mayport earning the number 1 seed out of Region 2. They will await the winner of the 8-9 matchup between Hatton Northwood and Midway Minto. Park River and Hillsboro both, in a sense, earning a bye, but at the same time not really, because they will play each other as the 4-5 seed matchup, so a very intriguing game there. That one will be played after the Mayport CG game and Hatton Northwood or Midway Minto opponent there. Thompson earning the number 2 seed. They will play the winner of the 7-10 matchup, North Border and Drayton, Valley Edinburgh. And Grafton earning the number 3 seed in Region 2. They will await the winner of the number 6-11 matchup, Cavalier and Larimore. Jumping over to Region 3 quickly. We had some district play there, and here's how it lines up. We'll have the first game at Ellendale will be between Linton, HMB, and Carrington. Following that will be Lemoore, Litchville, Marion, and South Border. And the number 1 seed coming out of Region 3 will be Edgeley, Calm, Montpelier, taking on Kidder County. And the 4th game of that night on Monday in Ellendale will be Medina, Pingree, Buchanan, and Oaks. And another one I wanted to throw out there is Region 4, because there's actually 3 ranked teams, 3 state-ranked teams going into Region 4 volleyball play, and we'll kind of mention them here in just a second. Looking at these games, we're looking at Monday, the quarterfinals will be getting going because the round 1 matchups have already taken place, the 8-9 and the 7-10. We saw the 8-9 matchup, St. John defeating Dunseith in 3 sets, and we saw Nelson County, the 7 seed, defeating 4 Winds Minnewacan 3-1. So one of the top 10 teams in the state, Langdon area, Edmore Munich, will take on St. John on Monday. We're looking at the 4-5 matchup of North Prairie taking on Harvey Wells County. And we also see another ranked team here, the number 2 seed, New Rockford Cheyenne, taking on Nelson County. And another state-ranked team, North Star, tied for 9th, will take the 3 seed into Region 4, and they'll take on Benson County. So an interesting one going there up in Devil's Lake, North Dakota, with really anybody's game coming out of that because of those ranked opponents. So we'll step away, take another break. We'll look at this matchup in a little more detail, as well as potential matchups into Monday's Region 1 tournament.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond. I'm like, do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
Fans, welcome back here to the Raider Dome in Tower City with this matchup here of Enderlin versus Maple River, the 7-10 matchup out of Region 1. Looking ahead here and talking to the coaches before the game, we'll start with Enderlin and really kind of riding a nice winning streak going into postseason play, which is what every coach wants. If you look at their last three matches, they are 3-0. With wins against Richland that went 3-1. They actually hosted Hillsboro Central Valley and won that one 3-0. And then the final region game of their regular season, they went to Tri-State and won 3-0 there. So riding a nice 3-game winning streak coming into Region 1 play, which every coach would just ask for. You know, bringing momentum into a sport that lives and dies with momentum is very key for this sport. Looking over on the other side for Maple River, currently in their last, let's say, 5 games, they are sitting at 2-3 with wins against Hillsboro Central Valley and Richland, which was a non-region counter, and losses against Hankinson and Oak Grove and the number 2 seed Widemere Lidgerwood. So they had the 2 and the 3 seeds late in the season, so very tough matchups for Maple River there. The Widemere Lidgerwood match didn't affect seedings for Widemere Lidgerwood in any way, but it did have possible implications for Maple River. And they, in the second set of that one when we were here, really put Widemere Lidgerwood to the test, actually winning that second set pretty handedly. And then Widemere Lidgerwood took care of business the rest of the way, winning the next 2 sets. So talking to coach for Enderlin here, Coach Jordan Beaujoli, she said, the reason they're on such a winning streak right now is the support that they're giving each other in terms of older leadership on the team. We look at Amethyst Billing, who got her 1,000th dig this week, so congratulations to her on her career. And she will, look to continue that number rising as hopefully Enderlin can make a little push deeper into the playoffs here. Another person she shouted out to was the true freshman, and I keep saying that, but all freshmen are true at the high school level. Ava Furno hasn't started all year, but about 3/4 of the year has been getting significant varsity time in and is even starting here tonight. On the other side, Maple River kind of rolling with the same lineup that they have been for the most recent past as far as we've seen. Coach Poole's going to rely on his senior leadership again, starting 2 of them, yes, with Kiana Leerud and Iris Richmond. But this team here, Maple River, has that experience that can get them into a potential deep run into the playoffs as well, into this tournament. We saw last year Maple River get the 8 seed, so they got to host the play-in game again and had a thriller with Richland, a 5-set thriller, but unfortunately came out on the wrong end of that thriller. So definitely some negative ghosts here that they're going to try to get rid of tonight with this play-in game here in the Raider Dome. And we'll also mention it's going to be the final play-in game here at the Raider Dome, as Maple River is building on with a new construction project for their gym just to the east of us here. So going to have a little more space for the fans, a little more space for practice. So administration around here looking forward to that. We'll break one more time. We'll come back and talk starting lineups for both teams here tonight from the Raider Dome.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. For more information, go online to endinsure.com or give Deb or Adam a call today at 437-2444. That's 437-2444.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Fans, welcome back to Region 1 action here. Play-in time in Region 1 in Tower City. We got the Enderlin Eagles, we got the Maple River Raiders. We'll look at starting lineups here, starting with the Eagles of Enderlin, going with two seniors in leadership there, 3 juniors, a sophomore, and a freshman, starting with their 5'2" setter, the junior, Michaela Wall. Looking at that freshman now, 5'7", Ava Furnow. She'll be middle blocker tonight, playing a majority of the front row and doing some setting. We have a 5'4" sophomore playing at middle blocker, Caitlin Maggio. We have a 5'4" senior, Mackenzie Wall, one of the captains. She'll be playing outside hitter tonight. And we also have an outside hitter playing at 5'5", junior Carson Wadeson. Outside hitter and opposite, 5'5", junior Aspen Schlecht. And at the libero position, the senior 5'4", Amethyst Billing. Eagles are coached by Jordan Bogley and assisted by Allison Bartholomew and Faith Fredericks. And now looking at Maple River's starting lineup that Coach Poole is going to put out here. Senior libero standing at 5'3", Kiana Leroot. Outside hitter and defensive specialist, the 5'8" senior Iris Richmond. Looking at the sophomore 5'5" setter, Hallie Bisset. Setter and opposite, the junior standing at 5'10", Brielle Kaloran. Another junior going to be in the middle tonight, 5'9", Morgan Wilm. Outside hitter, another junior, 6'1", Addison Hannig. And wrapping up the juniors here, middle hitter, 6'3", Stella Satrum. Head coach for Maple River, Coach Poole, Craig Poole, and assisted by Michaela Mellum. Officials for tonight's game, Kirk Olson and Michaela Helen. Side judges will be Lori Kozowski and Rhonda Nudell. And talking with both coaches here, it's all about support, keeping your heads calm here in this region play. Butterflies can, creep into the stomach a little bit here as we get into this, postseason time. That's where these coaches are going to lean on their leadership, seniors and juniors who have been here before, so that those butterflies can be negated as best as they can. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by a special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. And as both teams meet in the middle to shake hands for hopefully an exciting play-in match here tonight. And just reading off the starting lineups, you can definitely see the difference between these two teams. Maple River is going to go for height and try to get you at the net. Enderlin is going to be that scrappy defensive team. They're not going to out-height you, but they are going to out-defend you as best they can, especially in that back row. We saw Maple River really attack that back row against Wyndmere, Lidgerwood, Richland, and even Oak Grove. And that's where you have to be at your peak if you're Enderlin. If you want to come in here and get this, 10-7 upset, that's where you're going to have to be at your pivotal for tonight. So as we get ready for first serve here, captains for Enderlin tonight, senior Mackenzie Wall and senior Lindsay Allen. Captains for Maple River, senior Kiana Leroot, senior Etzer Steinke, and junior Addison Hanning. Steinke was not mentioned in the starting lineups, but we will see her play back row tonight. She likes to go on kind of a 4-5 serve run. She led the team last match against Wyndmere Lidgerwood in aces, so Coach Poole is going to look for that senior leadership at the service line. Kirk Olson looking over the lineups one more time, making sure the rotations are set. And we are set here from the Raider Dome, looking for first serve at 7:03 tonight. Morgan Wilm will get things underway as the Eagles set up their offense here, swinging in the middle. There is Enderlin, and now they're going to try to set up, the Raiders, I will say, are going to set up Kaloran on the right side. And Eagles take a swing over there on the outside there. Carson waits and puts it into the net, and the Raiders get the first point of the match and lead 1-0. Looking to set up the outside now. There's Waitson again. Good dig there by Bisset. Now they're going to the outside. There's Waitson again. You're going to find her all over the floor tonight. Bisset setting up the middle where Satram is. She kind of just pushes it over, tipped away from Aspen Schlecht, but Raiders get the point, leading 2-0. Wilm looking to go for the serve here. A little more aggressive on this serve. Dumps it deep. The libero there, Billing. Bisset goes to the knees to grab that one, and they're going to set up Kaloran. She goes cross court, gets the kill. Her first of the night, and Maple River jumps out to a quick 3-0 lead here. Wilm serves, and they're going to set up the outside this time. Over there was a little push by Schlecht. They're going to set up Kaloran again. She takes a swing, gets a piece of the net, but dug out nicely by the back row of Enderlin. Libero there, Billing trying to take a swing, but into the net. And our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 4-0 Maple River here in the first set. Wilm serves, has to go down and get that one is Mackenzie Wall. They go to the outside here. Schlecht's taking a swing out of that outside spot. Here comes Stella Satram and finds nothing but line on that one. Her first kill of the night. And the first 5 here go to Maple River. Wilm puts up her serve. Pass to the back row there by Billing. They're going to try to get Waitson's swing there again into the net. Point goes to the Raiders, and a quick timeout by Enderlin here to try to slow down Wilm and the offense of the Maple River Raiders. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Maple River 6, Enderlin 0.
At the Lidgerwood Public School District, they extend course offerings through the Southeast Region CTE Center. That includes welding, construction, culinary, and auto diesel mechanics. The Wyndmere Public School District was named the 6th best high school in North Dakota from the 2023 U.S. News and World Report, and they were a Blue Ribbon School in 2021. And both districts have a great student-to-teacher ratio with small class sizes. Wyndmere Lidgerwood School Districts wish the best to the Warbirds players and coaches in the Region 1 volleyball tournament.
Fans, welcome back to the Raider Dome, where as you see on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, a quick jump out here for Maple River into an early 6-0 lead. Dakota Heritage Bank sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Raiders may have had to let that one go out, but Wilm says, I'm going to take it anyway. And now they're trying to set up the middle here as Enderlin takes a quick swing out of the middle spot. There was Caitlin Maggio. And we'll see what Enderlin can do with it as Billing sets up a pass. They'll free ball it over. Hanig takes it, trying to set up her setter there. And Iris Richmond just with a little tip over. Dug out here by Hanig. B-set to Satram. And another swing by Satram and another point for the Raiders. The scouting report for Maple River is Hanig and Satram will be there taking big swings, and Wilm will get a part of that as well. And so will the junior, Brielle Kaloran. As Enderlin sets up their middle hitter here. Now Maggio, and dug out nicely as we'll call it a back row swing there by Brielle, but wasn't truly in the back row. Hanig can't quite handle that one off the fingertips, and Enderlin gets their first point of the night as the score reads 7-1 here from the Raider Dome. Serve here by Wadeson, dug out by Hanig. Enderlin trying to set up that outside hitter again. Richmond there with a nice dig, and Kaloran just going to kind of do the old dink-dunk method. She'll get the kill there, and the side out, her second kill of the evening, which will bring the aforementioned Brielle Kaloran to the service line as Sydney Hyam from Maple River checks in. Kaloran with that jump serve, and off the back, not off the wall, but that one's going to go off the ceiling as Enderlin couldn't do much with that aggressive swing there. or that aggressive serve, I should say, by the junior Kaloran. Enderlin looking for a side out here to try to go on a little bit of a run on their own, I should say. And a nice swing there by the senior Mackenzie Wall. She gets her first kill of the night and gets the ball back on Enderlin's side. As the score reads 9-2 here from Tower City. Billings going to set this one, or serve this one over as Richmond digs it out. Stella Satram's going to push it to the back row as Enderlin's going to try to set up their right side hitter now. Schleck takes a swing there. Kaloran turns into the setter mode here as Hyam takes a swing towards the back row. They're going to go over to that outside. A nice little push here. Hannig with good body control gets that one over to her setter as Richmond pushes that towards the back row, and she'll get the kill, her first of the night. And the ball back to Maple River as Esther Steinke comes in to serve. Iris Richmond will take a seat on the bench for a little bit as Steinke, one of the better servers for Maple River here. Another senior. She goes short on this one. Dug out nicely by Waitson. And a free ball here to the back row. Leerud has it. Sends it over now to Hannig. Gets a little bit of the net, but still gets enough power over it for the kill, her first of the night. We saw Steinke take a little bit off that first serve here. We'll see what she does now with her second serve, as she does like to mix it up sometimes for Maple River. And a more aggressive one here, but a little bit short, and that one falls into the net. Coach Poole is going to like to see that aggressiveness there. You know, switching up your serves, trying to hit different spots on the net, or on the court. And as you can see, both teams brought plenty of student fans here tonight. Should be a fun, raucous house. Errant pass is killed rather quickly by the freshman, Ava Furno. And the serve here by Fredericks. Dug out by Hanning, over to Satram. Takes a swing, didn't get all of that one. Back row swing here by Billing, who got her 1,000th dig this week for Enderlin. And they go over the block there, nobody there. Enderlin gets the kill, and it's now 11-5. And Maple River doesn't want them to go on a big streak here. You want to kind of keep the pressure on. Enderlin saying, let's go on a streak, but as soon as we mention that, a service error gets Maple River the point back. Frederick's first service error of the evening. And the senior Kiana Leerud will step up to the service line now. And her first swing goes to the back row where Billing is there. They're going to try to set up their outside hitter. Goes cross court. It is long. No tip. No tip. And the point does go. And some questioning here. And the down ref is going to say it was tipped, which will give the point then to Enderlin. I believe that was Waitson on the swing there. Will give her first kill of the night. Serve here by Mackenzie Wall as they try to set up junior Addison Hanning. And the block is there, but it falls on the wrong end for Maple River as Waitson gets her second kill. And it's now 12-7, Maple River. Wall setting up the serve here. Goes back row, Steinke there, needs a little help. And Wilm tries to get it there, but to no avail. Coach Poole wants a little better first pass out of there so that his setter can get there. Kaloran right now playing the setter role in the front row. That second hit, or that first hit's got to get to her. As this one goes to Hanning in the back. This time Kaloran is there. Morgan Wilm takes a swing. Good swing, but dug out by Billing. And Waitson again from that outside spot. And the third hit this time will not get over for Enderlin, giving the point to Maple River. As a sophomore now from Maple River, Hallie Bisset checking in. Coming to the service line. And the first serve goes to the back row, dug out nicely there by Mackenzie Wall. This one is going to be tough where it was at because of the antenna. Not much you're going to be able to do with it. Point for the Raiders. We'll see a couple sophomores tonight for Coach Poole and his Raiders. Hallie Bisset being one. Lila Richmond will probably be another one we'll see here as the night progresses. Free ball comes over. Leerud takes care of it. They're going to try to set up Hannig. She just pushes deep into the back corner and dugout, okay, but not quite into the net there. Or a little too much into the net, I should say. 15-8, Maple River leads here in the first set. B-set puts up the serve, goes a little bit deeper with this one as Fredericks takes care of it in the back row. Here comes Waitson's swing. This one's going to go deep and no tip this time. And you can see that Enderlin definitely trying to set Waitson up in that outside position. Enderlin's going to use their second timeout here of the first set. And our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Maple River 16, Enderlin 8.
The Maple Valley Parent Group would like to congratulate the Maple River Raiders on their successful regular season play. Wishing all of our Raiders good luck during the Region 1 tournament. Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. For more information and upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
As we're deep into our first set here, Maple River leads right now 16-8. Enderlin putting a nice little set of points together to shrink that lead down, but now Maple River trying to do the same thing of their own here, coming right out of the timeout of Enderlin. 16-8 as B-set puts up this serve. It gets over. And a little tip drill. B-set there to dig it out. Leroux turns into a setter, and Hannig takes a long swing, a little too long. And the point and the side out goes to Enderlin. A little bit long on that by Hannig. We'll see her go cross court, down the line, and into that back row tonight for Maple River. Dugout here by Leroux. Kaloran just has to try to punch that one over, but to no avail. And Enderlin reaches double digits now as the score reads 16-10. Quick substitution here by Coach Poole, bringing in the senior Iris Richmond. And the freshman Furno trying to put up the serve, her first service error here of the night, which will bring the junior for Maple River, Addison Hannig, up to the service line. The 6'1 junior, one of the captains here for Coach Poole tonight. She sends this serve to the back row where Wall takes care of it. Middle hitter here is going to push this one a little too deep. Didn't quite see who was there for that one. But nonetheless, it's 18-10, Maple River. And Hanning looks to get her second serve over. This time it does not. First service error for Hanning. And a side out here for Enderlin. So far tonight for the junior, 1 kill, 1 service error. And the junior now, Michaela Wall, one of the setters for Enderlin, puts that serve over. Nice swing by Brielle Kaloran. She gets her 3rd kill of the night. This time from the middle position, the middle hit spot. And we've gone around the rotation 1 full time here for Maple River as Morgan Willen comes back to the service line for Maple River. Sends this one to the back row. Billing takes care of it, puts it to her setter in the front. And the swing there by Caitlin Maggio, the sophomore, gets her first kill of the evening. And the serve comes to the back. Richmond's there. Satcham with a swing, but this time not quite what she was looking for. But Coach Poole will take that swing all night from his junior, his 6'3 junior. As Wadeson puts this serve to the back row, Kaloran attempts to get the kill as Billing digs it out. They set up here now the senior, Michaela Wall, and they're just gonna have to get it over here now for Enderlin as they do. Leroux trying to set up Kaloran again. She'll just tip it over, and this one lands on the far side line. Point and kill to Maple River. Brielle's 4th kill of the evening as Sydney Hyam checks in for Maple River. Another senior for Coach Poole and the Raiders. And the jump serve goes to Billing in the back row, getting it to her setter. They go to the middle with a little push there as Schleck tried to catch them off guard. And they're going to have to just get this free ball over now as Wadeson does that with a push. Kaloran turns into a setter now, and there is Stella Satcham. The block was there, but they might need 2 for that one as she gets the point and the kill, her 3rd of the evening. And it's now 21-13 Maple River on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As you'll see Kaloran come to your screen here with her jump serve. Back row again to Billing, putting up the setter. And this time Wall's going to take the swing, but that one's into the net. Point goes to the Raiders, 22-13. You can tell Wall is there. Timing just wasn't quite right for her on that one. She'll want another attempt at it here as the ball comes to the back row. The libero takes care of it there with Billing. This one is tipped at the net but goes out of bounds. And some confusion here. Questioning here by the head coach for Enderlin, asking, hey, that ball was tipped at the net. But they're going to stay with it here. Bosley asking for a little clarification from the up ref there. And Kaloran puts this one into the net. Her first service error of the night, 23-14. As Enderlin gets the side out, sending their libero, Amethyst Billing, to the service line. That one, not much they could do with it from the start, as that one got Iris Richmond a little bit higher up on the arms there than she would like. And it's now 23-15, Maple River with the lead. Billing comes to the back row again. Lila Richmond there as Brielle tries to do the setup here to Kaloran, but to no avail, as that one rode along the net for a while. And Enderlin going on a little bit of a run here, trying to stay alive in this first set. Serve comes, and that's going to tip the net, but it's going to count as an ace for Enderlin. The first ace of the evening for Enderlin is credited to Billing, the senior libero, and she goes to that same spot. Richmond can't handle it. How about another ace for the senior? Coach Bogie said before the game, yeah, she can dig. That's why she's got over 1,000 of them. But watch her serve, too, and she's putting on a little bit of a show here for the Eagles. She sends another one back, this time a little bit too far. First service error for Billing. Gets the side out for Maple River. And a chance to close out this first set here as the senior, Esther Steinke, comes to the service line. We said before the game, her mission here is to get good serves across. That one just gets a piece of the net. Dug out nicely there by Wall. She just pushes it over as Hanning trying to save it, and she just may have. How that one stayed on the right side of the antenna is beyond me, but nonetheless, the Raiders get the point and the first set of the evening. So our first set goes to Maple River in the way of 25-18. And as both coaches get their lineup set up here for set two, we'll take a break from the action here on your live event.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Greg from the Mendak Market here, located in the J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall, Fargo, North Dakota. Come on in. 4 walls of freeze-dried candies, all different kinds. We're home to the world-renowned chippers, jams, jellies, honeys, all kinds of local items and artisan gifts. Build your own basket, grab one ready to go. Stop in and see us, J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall in Fargo, North Dakota.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletic, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year. The Northern Cass Booster Club wishes the best to Coach Angie Johnson, her staff, and the Jaguar volleyball team.
Fans, welcome back to Region 1 action here tonight in our play-in matchups. We got 4 of them going on across the region tonight as we look into Monday, where the top 4 seeds await their opponents here. One of them could be Maple River, one of them could be Enderlin, as Maple River takes the first set 1-0 with that 25-18 set win. And the story here was Brielle Kaloran with 4 kills, not just setting, but getting that swing action going for her. That keeps your defense on your toes if you're Enderlin. Looking on the other side of the ball there, Carson Wadeson got 2 kills in that first set. They were definitely trying to get Mackenzie Wall more. She did get 1, but a couple blocks there and a couple into the net. But I would say keep watching for the senior Mackenzie Wall to get a few hits here, especially out of that outside hitting position for Enderlin. Quick check here as Kirk Olson's talking to Craig Poole and senior Kiana Learud there, the libero. There she comes in. And as they're checking here, we're looking at some Class A football going on tomorrow. Velva Drake, Animus taking on Dickinson Trinity. And Kindred and Langdon area Edmore Munich squaring off again, as they've had some run-ins in the playoffs over the years. That game will be played at Fargo North tomorrow. And Enderlin's first serve gets over. Learud with the dig. B-sets passes to Kaloran. And Kaloran gets her 5th kill of the set, of the match. First of the set. And a quick side out for Maple River. And Kaloran will head right back to the service line here to see if she can go on a little bit of a run. Mentioned Dickinson Trinity in football. They are the #1 seed statewide in volleyball right now out of Region 7. As Enderlin sets up their middle hitter here. Hannig digs that out in the back row. Kaloran sets to the other senior, Jada Von Bank, making her appearance known as she gets some action here in the second set and gets the first kill of her night. So 2 points, 2 kills here for Maple River to start off this second set. Kaloran disappears from the camera for a minute, but here she comes with her 3rd serve of this set. Goes to the back row, and that's where they're going to try to set up. They're going to try to set up there Aspen Schlecht, but a block there. The first block, I believe, that I've marked down for the Raiders, and we'll give that one to Stella Satram. And Kaloran sends it to the back row again, and the ceiling getting into play here at the Raider Dome, which it often does with this lower hanging ceiling, gives the point to Maple River. Kaloran looking to mix up her serves a little bit. She goes back row, billing there for the dig, and they're going to set up their outside hitter here. Again, that was Aspen Schlecht. This time she'll get the kill and the point. Her first kill of the set, first kill of the night. And a side out for Enderlin as Wadeson puts up the serve here. Dug out in the back row by Learud, and they're going to set up Satram again. Nothing you could do with that as she gets her 4th of the evening, first of the set. As the senior Esther Steinke checks in for Craig Poole and the Raiders. She has another one of those running serves, much like Kaloran does, but this one goes into the net for a service error, her first of the evening, first service error of the evening for Steinke, which quickly gives the ball back to Enderlin. And Amethyst Billing will put up the serve here, and she sends it across net. Steinke there with a nice dig. Pass to Hanning, who takes a swing cross court. They're going to set up the middle this time. Blocks were there by Satram and Hanning on that swing as Furno tried to get through him. Steinke takes out the dig in the back row, and Hyam had to adjust quickly there, and she did, as they go to the right side now. A little bit of a change up there by Schlecht, and that'll fall for a kill for her. And Enderlin now within 2 here in the second set, as your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads. Maple River 5, Enderlin 3. And this serve goes to Hannig as she adjusts the shoulders. The ceiling gets in the way again, this time in favor of Enderlin. And it's now 5-4. The ceiling does not pick favorites often here in volleyball matches at the Raider Dome. As they're trying to set up Hanning, she goes cross court and gets a kill, her first of the set. Second of the evening for the junior, as another junior checks in. Morgan Wilm going to play some middle hitting for the Raiders as Learud puts up the serve. Wadeson gets the dig in the back row. They go to the middle here, and that one falls in the back row as Furno gets her 2nd kill of the evening, first of this set. So the freshman starting to warm up here a little bit for Enderlin. as is the Enderlin faithful, the student section in the far corner of your screen. And a short serve, a little too short actually, by Noelle Fredericks. Her second service error of the evening, and that'll bring up the sophomore, Hallie Bisset, to the service line. She gets it over there as Fredericks digs it out. The libero here, Billing gets it over to her right side there as Michaela Wall tried to do something with it, but to no avail, and now it's 8-5. As Bisset scans the court, sends it over to the same spot here again. This time they're going to set up their outside hitter. That was Furno again, the freshman, with a good swing. Hanning's going to have to take a little bit off this one as she goes to the back row where Waitson is awaiting. And Furno there again with a swing, this time to the back middle. And Kaloran adjusts mid-run there as Billing takes care of it in the back row. They go with a little dump here. That was Wall, Mackenzie Wall, trying to catch them off guard. And a little push over here as Brielle digs that one out. Hanning, we'll call it a swing and a miss there. She was going for it all, but does not connect. And it's 8-6 Maple River. Mackenzie Wall, the senior, now going to the service line. She puts it up, goes towards the far end there as Hanning tries to get it to her setter. Hallie Bisset running pretty much around the entire court there after the set. And this time a little easier set for her as Hanning goes deep, and a tip there from the back gets a kill for the junior. Her second of the set, third of the evening, as senior Jada Von Bank checks in for Maple River. Hanning goes to the service line here with a 3-point lead. She goes back row, dug out by Wall, and a quick little tip there by Michaela Wall, so wall to wall. And this time Kaloran gets the kill, her second of the set, sixth of the evening. And she's playing with a different look in her eye tonight, getting some really good hits here from that right side as a service error by Addison Hanning, her second of the evening, first of this set. Brings our scoreboard to 10-7, 3-point lead for Maple River. Hitting the seams there with a great serve is Furno, and kind of keeps Maple River all discombobulated, but they regain their composure as Kaloran tries to go for the kill there a little bit deep, and it's 10-8 here in the second set. Furno again lines this one up, goes to the back row where the sophomore Lila Richmond's there to grab it, and talking here is Morgan Williams saying, I got it for the free ball. They're going to go to the outside here as Waitson takes a swing, but can't get it over. And the side out here goes to the Raiders as the 6'3 junior Stella Satram checks in as the libero takes a break here for Maple River. Wilm, she knew as soon as she let that one go that it wasn't going to quite make it, and it's now 11-9. As that is Morgan Wilm's first service error of the evening. First of the set, first of the evening. The lefty here, Michaela Wall, gets the set across, or the serve across, excuse me. Satram takes the swing, and they're going to Wadeson. Nope, excuse me, in the back row there was Wall. As Bisset just kind of has to do the lunging tip, going to the right side now, and a swing there by Aspen Schlecht was blocked by, or at the net we should say, by the Raiders. Von Bank takes a swing here, and they're going through. This time they went around the block of Stella Satram to get the kill. And don't look now, but it's 11-10 here in the second set. Wall puts up this serve as Bisset sets it to Satram. One blocker there on that one is enough to keep it alive as Waitson takes a swing through the block of Brielle Kaloran, and we all of a sudden have a tie game here in the second set, 11 apiece. Waitson gets credit for the kill. This time she's been swinging like crazy and finally gets credit for it as she goes through the block. That was there. Short serve, this time not going to get over. So Michaela Wall gets her first service error of the evening. And Maple River very happy to see that side out to get the ball into their juniors' hands here, Brielle Kaloran, for a service attempt. Comes a running serve. She puts it towards the Maple River faithful there, but a little bit too far towards the Maple River faithful. As she has her second service error of the evening. Wadeson puts up a serve, and it is short, but Lerud read it the whole way. And now Enderlin looking to try to do something with it, and they do. Give credit there to Mackenzie Wall, her second kill of the evening, first of this set. And when the offense has to shift across the court like Maple River did, Wall really has nothing to worry about there. Just get the kill across, and she did. Low serve here again. Von Bank tries to salvage that one, but to no avail. It is now 14-12, Enderlin going on a little bit of a run here. That gets Coach Poole off the bench to talk to his girls. Waits and puts another serve up. Here's Leerud, takes it high, but takes care of it. Von Bank with a swing there, and that will work as a kill for her. Her second of the set, second of the evening. And we have some substitutions coming in here for Maple River, as they put Hanning in the front row and Steinke in the back row. Enderlin looking for a quick side out here, as they have a lot of momentum going right now. As Majo takes that swing, then right back to it is Hanning. She goes cross court, but a little too far cross court. And Enderlin gets that side out that we just mentioned. And coming in here for Enderlin is the freshman, Ava Furno. Billing with the serve from the back, as Satram just kind of tips that one up, and Kaloran's there to just get it over. They set up the middle here. Furno's there through the block of Hanning, and Satram for the kill. And Coach Poole wants a timeout here to try to cool off the Eagles of Enderlin. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads in the second set, Enderlin 16, Maple River 13.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Fans, as we await the end of the timeout here, looking at some stats here for service, or set two, I should say. And the big story so far has been serving. We've seen service errors on both sides of the net here in set two. Right now, Enderlin has 2 service errors, as Maple River has 4. And that's really where the spread has been in terms of this point spread right now. So Coach Poole calling that timeout, trying to get Enderlin off their game here a little bit as we await the serve here from Billing, and she gets it across. Leerud puts it to her setter, and this time Hanning takes the swing, but a little bit too early there on the jump, and it's now 17-13. And sometimes that timeout is just to get the server off, but to no avail, as Billing, well, there's the announcer's jinx, I should say, as this time it does not get over. So her second service error of the evening, first of the set. And the senior now, Kiana Leerud, will serve right in front of us here. She gets it over to the back row, where Waits and awaits it. A little tip there, and Stella Satram was into the net, is what the refs are going to say for that one. She read the tip there pretty quickly. And a little clarification here at the scores table, as one of the officials is looking over, making sure the score is right. Coach Poole telling his girls, you got to keep your head up here. It's a lot of game left here in the second set. As Fredericks gets this one into the net. And maybe just what the Raiders need here. Her second service error of this set, third of the evening, which will bring up now Hallie Bisset to serve. A lot of service errors here in set two by both teams, as Enderlin's looking to set up one of their hitters, their Wall, but into the net it goes. And Maple River trying to chip away at this lead that Enderlin has started, or has built. Bisset gets it over as Waitson digs it out of the back row, and just like that, Wall hits the ground and says, I got to get it over. Kaloran sends it cross court to Hanning, who's there to push it. And the setter there again gets it over to Wall, kind of rolls it over. Leerud going back to Kaloran, who sends it to the back row. Billings there with the dig, and back to Wall again, off of the fingertips of Bisset, and a kill for Mackenzie Wall, her second of the set, third of the evening. And I marked the score here wrong. It should be 19-16. Enderlin with the lead. And they go to the back row where Hanning is. They're going to set up Morgan Wilm this time. She has to go left-handed on that one. As now Billing will try her test at setting as Wadeson will take a swing over there. She takes another swing, and this time Kaloran's there for the block. Says not this time. Her first block of the evening. Only the second block of the evening for Maple River. As Hanning puts up the serve here, down 2. This one goes ricocheted into the back and almost getting it over, but how about Jada Von Bank reading it the whole way, says not so fast. As we'll give her credit for that block there. And Hanning sends it over, this time to the back row, dug out by Wall. And Wall sets it up as well, trying to get Wadeson going. Wall to Wadeson. And Wadeson into the net. Tying it up here, and a timeout now by Enderlin, their first of the set. So your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 19 apiece here from Tower City.
Paul's Electric in Wyndmere handles everything from residential, farm, and commercial. That includes bin site and dryer wiring, trenching, plus with the winter months ahead, make sure your furnace and heating is all set to go with a call to Paul's Electric. For more information, email Sparky at rrt.net or call 701-439-2216. That's 701-439-2216. Paul's Electric in Wyndmere has served you for 45 years.
Welcome back here to Tower City as we are late into the second set here. 19 apiece as Enderlin jumped out to a relatively early lead here midway through the second set, and Maple River's kind of clawed their way back into it to tie it up here before the Enderlin timeout as they have one remaining. As Hanning puts up the serve here, goes to the middle where Wall will set up the back row. Billing, and Hanning one hand digs that one, and they're going to go to Jada Von Bank. Little bit too deep on that one. Really her first swing that went a little bit errant tonight as she's already got 2 kills amassed here in the second set. Furno puts up the set here as Leroux takes care of it. B set is going to set it, and Brielle Kaloran trying to kind of tuck it into that far corner there, but the net had other ideas. As Enderlin sets up a serve here, Furno puts it in the back row. Lila Richmond will take care of it, and there's Von Bank again. This time it does go across the net, and they're going to set up Wadeson. Dug out there by B-Set, so it goes sophomore to sophomore, but 4 hits. And all of a sudden, out of that timeout, Enderlin goes to a quick 3-point lead as the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Enderlin 22, Maple River 19.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A 22-19 score as Enderlin looks to close out this set and take their first set of the evening and square things away in this Region 1 play-in match. As Ava Furno awaits at the service line, she gets it over. Von Bank goes down to get it. B-Set with the set, and how about Morgan Wilm just going cross court there with the push? That works for a kill. And she'll go to the service line here with the side out for Maple River. Stella Satram checking back into the front row for Maple River as Morgan Williams' serve goes over. They're going to set up to the outside hitter there, Caitlin Maggio. Dug out nicely by the back row. Von Bank with that rolling hit. Dug out nicely by Enderlin. And going to the middle there is Maggio again. This time gets the kill. At first, if you don't succeed, try again, says Caitlin Maggio. And she gets the kill on her second swing of that volley. Enderlin now 2 points away from taking the second set of the evening. This one goes deep to Leroux, the libero, and they're going to try to set up Stella Satram, but a little bit too far to the left. A tough swing for Satcham to hit that spot with the way her body was turned there. And now Enderlin 1 point away from taking this set here. As Leerud gets the pass to her setter, B set. They're going to go to Kaloran here. She's just going to tip it over, and Enderlin's not there for that one. As Brielle gets her third kill of the set. Count them 7 so far through the first 2. And we'll see what the junior can do here with no room for error if you're Maple River. Kaloran gets it up, puts it to the back row where Billing awaits. They're going to set up their outside hitter here now, which was Schlecht. And that one falls. Give Schlecht the kill and give Enderlin the set. So that second set goes to Enderlin, making things a little more interesting here from the Raider Dome. As your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads at the end of set number 2, Enderlin 25, Maple River 21.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson, one of the owners here at TCI Insurance. We've been in business since 1985. We're based here in West Fargo and in Wimbledon, North Dakota. We work really hard to give our customers peace of mind and protect what's important to you. Check us out in our West Fargo location, right on the frontage road, across from Costco.
Hi, I'm Stacy. We love working with our crop insurance clients.
I'm Jessie. We have great options for crop hail insurance.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Check out our website at tciteam.com.
TCI Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Fans, as we come out of the break here, I'd like to take a moment and just acknowledge what had happened between sets here as a senior from Maple River and a Hope Page student acknowledged the tragic loss of Katie Richards this week. Katie Richards was a Hope Page native and was currently in Mayport CG, and they are now sending donation buckets around here in the Raider Dome to try to help out her family. And our thoughts and prayers go towards Katie Richards' family as a tragic event occurred over the past couple days. Back to the match here. Set 1 goes in favor of Maple River, 25-18. Set 2 goes in favor of Enderlin with a 25-21 lead, or win, I should say. And we now enter the third set with a 1-1 tie. And that'll give these, or we'll start the serve here at least with Maple River. Taking it off here is Morgan Wilm. Gets it over. And they get their setter into the game here early as a nice swing there by Maggio. And just a little tip over by the junior Stella Satcham. And for the third time tonight, the Raiders get the first point of the set. We'll mark down the kill there for Satcham, her 5th of the evening, first of the set. Wilm gets it over, and dug out nicely there by Billing, but nothing the Eagles could do with that one, and I'm not sure that touched a second Eagle, so we'll give the ace there to Morgan Wilm, her first of the evening, first for the Raiders, in this match. And she puts that one on the far line. Dug out there nicely by Wall, and a swing by Schlecht as Von Bank tries to get this one over. Dug out there by the back row, Michaela Wall, and a little tip over. A lot of net movement there, but no call. Bisset has to kind of just get it over free ball style. And Wall's going to set up Schlecht again with a push over. Bisset kind of stumbles, but still gets that one over. And now into the front, there's Maggio again with the swing. Bisset going to try to take this set over to Von Bank, but she can't quite get there. And it's now 2-1 as Enderlin gets the side out. And Wadeson gets this serve across, dug out by Hanning in the back row. Billing there on the dig again as Mackenzie Wall gets that one over, and they're going to try to set up Brielle Kaloran. She goes cross net, or cross court, I should say. Dug out in the back row there by Michaela Wall. Leerud hits the ground and gets that one up into the air as Satcham gets it over. And they're going over to Mackenzie Wall, who was met at the wall by Satcham with kind of that double push over as the block does not count. And this time Satcham goes up and gets it for her second kill of the set. And I'll count 6 for her so far tonight overall. 3-1 on your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here from Tower City. As Kaloran gets this one over, Wall has to dig that one out, and they're going to free ball here for the Raiders. Kaloran now in the setting role, but she's just going to push that one over. Satcham there with a swing. That one's going to go to the back and off the wall. And Satcham with back-to-back kills for the Raiders. As Coach Poole runs his 6-2 offense here, as you've seen now Brielle Kaloran and Hallie Bisset as his 2 setters. And Kaloran gets this one over, aggressive on that one as it goes to the back row. Billing takes care of it, and they're going to set up this time Maggio, but a couple blockers there, and I think I'll give that one to Stella Satcham. Looked like she got all of that one. Her second block of the evening, first of this set, and it's 5-1 Maple River. As Kaloran's going to take a little bit off this one, and almost an ace, but Billing there putting her body on the line to keep it alive. Satcham going for 3 in a row, and she will, as she's got the hat trick of kills here as Kaloran continues to serve. Kaloran puts this one up straight into the back row where Billing's there to meet it. A little tip over there by the setter, Michaela Wall, trying to catch the Raiders sleeping, but they take care of it. This one goes off the antenna, and a point for Maple River. We've seen that a few times out of Enderlin now, just trying to catch the defense, either overcommitting or just kind of, not paying attention. And a couple times it's worked. That last time did not. And she really takes a little bit off this one, the old rainbow serve there, as she continues to adjust each serve. This time she turns into the setting role as Sydney Hyam takes the swing, and that one runs a little bit deep. And the side out for Enderlin. Serve coming from the senior here, Billing, back row. Jada Von Bank takes care of it, but a little bit too tight to the net. And the point goes to Enderlin. Score reads 7-3 now. As Amethyst Billing puts this serve up. And a little bit of assist from the net on that one, but that still falls as an ace. Her third of the evening, first of this set. And Billing trying to go on a little bit of a run here for Enderlin. As Leroux digs this one out of the back row, tight to the net. And they're going to say a double hit here by Brielle Kaloran, as a little bit too tight to the net here. And Maple River looking to get out of this rotation right now as Billing is putting some heat on these serves. This one does go a little bit too far to my right, and that will count as a service error and a point for Maple River. And that will be Billing's third service error of the night. She's had one in each set now. And with an aggressive serve like she has, you expect a couple service errors from her each match. As Steinke puts up the serve here for Maple River in an 8-5 lead. Dug out of the back row by Wadeson as they set up Schlecht. Tipped at the net there by Satcham, which actually works against the defense there as no one can get to it in time. But impossible to know that if you're one of the blockers. You have one job at that point. And Ellie Fredericks will go to the line to serve. Leroux getting it to her setter, Kaloran, who sends it across now to Hanig. Nice one-arm dig in the back row there by Waitson. Kaloran looking to set up Hanig again. This time she goes back towards Waitson again. Billing there helping out Waitson. And this time they're going to set up Satram. And she says, I'll take that one. Hanig with 2 good swings, but Waitson digs out both of them. So they said, well, maybe let's go to Satram, and she takes care of it for the Raiders. Senior now, Kiana Leroux at the service line. Sends this one over. And a little bit too deep for the senior. Her first service error of the evening. And a quick side out for Enderlin. Steinke digs it out of the back row as Morgan Wilm now will just try to get it over. Kind of a hybrid kill free ball type setup there. And Leroux takes it out of the back row as Hanig goes cross court. And this time it falls for her, getting her first kill of the set, 4th of the evening. And the side out now goes with the Raiders, which will put the ball in sophomore Hallie Bissett's hands as she tries to go on a run for Maple River. Gets this one over as Wall digs it out of the back row, sends it over to Wall, and then over to Wadeson over there. As now Hanig takes another swing at it. This one's going to go off the back of the wall, and that counts as an out for Enderlin. Point goes to Maple River, and back-to-back kills here for the junior, Hanig. As Bissett scans the back row, sets it up, puts it in the middle. Pass comes here from Wall to Wall, and then Furno's there with a little tip to the corner, and it works. She'll get her kill, her first of this set. 4th of the evening for the freshman Furno. As Furno sends it to the back row, where Leroux takes care of it. Bissett sets it to Wilm. Was there a tip? They're going to say yes, it was, as Wilm will get the kill there. And the up ref must have seen that right at the net because she did not ask for help. She said right away, point Raiders. And it's 12-8 now as Hanig puts up a serve here for Maple River. Goes to the back row where the pass is for Wall. And a little tip there by Waitson, met by Wilm at the middle. Von Bank sends it back row with the push. And now a back row swing by Mackenzie Wall, but a little bit too far to the side. 13-8. As Hanig puts up the serve here. And they go right back to Wall in the back row. A little tip here by Michaela Wall. Trying to catch them off guard. And Von Bank says, I'll take the kill. Her 3rd of the evening. She had 2 in the second set. Did not see action in the first set, so she's making up for lost time here. Now getting her 3rd kill. Hanig sends it to the back row again for Wall. And another attempt at a block there by Von Bank. And she says, well, now I'll take the swing as it's dug out there by Wadeson. They go to the middle now where Majo's at. And the old dance along the net. They will call that a 4th hit. And it's 15-8 Maple River. And a timeout here by Enderlin and Coach Bosley as your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Maple River 15, Enderlin 8.
When it comes to farming, Valley Plains Equipment is here to assist you.
Our sales team will set you up with the best machines for an undefeated season.
Our service department will kill any chances of setbacks or breakdowns.
Our IS team will serve you the latest in technology and keep your equipment in the field the entire game.
We've got all the right parts to dig you out of any situation.
You'll never lose when you choose Valley Plains Equipment.
Good luck to all teams from Valley Plains Equipment.
As we welcome you back to Tower City here in this Region 1 play-in matchup, a kind of tale of sets here as it often is in volleyball. Right now, Maple River jumping out to a 7-point lead, 15-8 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And the major difference right now from set 2 to set 3, if you're Maple River, is serving. Only 1 service error up to this point for Maple River. They had a total of 4 last set, which really kind of stemmed the victory of the set, at least, for Enderlin. And now they've limited those mistakes here, and it's showing on the scoreboard. For Enderlin, looking to get Wall and Wadeson going at the net as the pass will come here from Wall. They do go to Wadeson, so as soon as I say it, she gets the kill. We'll call that a good announcer jinx there as Wadeson gets her first set of the third set here. First kill of the third set. 5th overall for the match. And now Michaela Wall will come to serve as Lila Richmond checks in for Addison Hannig here on the Maple River side. Michaela Wall waits patiently, waiting for the whistle. Takes the left hand and sends it across. Leerud puts it up now for Hallie Bisset, and Brielle Cloran with the swing. It was tipped at the net there by Maggio and keeping it alive. And now they go over to Von Bank again. Back row dug out nicely by Furno. Whoa, and that one's going to be kind of no man's land or no woman's land for that one as Wilm tried to get a hand on it. But the point goes to Enderlin. Wall puts this up short this time. Richmond there, and Bisset digs it out of the net slightly, and Wilm just says, I'm going to go to the back, and that works for her. Point to Maple River. She's tried that about 3 times tonight, and I think 2 out of the 3 it works. And in the baseball world, if you're 2 for 3, you're pretty successful. Wilm puts up the serve here now as the Raiders lead 16-10. They go to the outside there. Dug out nicely by the Raiders. And this time Wadeson goes for the swing, but into the net. Point Raiders. As Schlecht with the attempted kill earlier in that volley was dug out by Maple River. Wilm goes to the back row where Billings at. And they go back to Wadeson. This time it gets through the block, and Wadeson gets the kill. 6th of the evening, 2nd of the set here for Wadeson, the junior of Enderlin. As this one goes to Satram now, and she just does the old little dink and dunk. We almost had our first pancake of the night there, but it does hit the court. Point for Maple River as Satram gets credit for the kill. Bringing the junior now, Brielle Caloran, to the service line. Caloran, the 5'10 setter. And gets a little piece of the net, but keeps it alive is Enderlin. And they go back row there as Leeruds are there for the dig. And Hyam comes in, takes a swing. Billing gets the dig. She wasn't happy about it, but she did. And Von Bank is there for the kill. 2nd of the set, 4th of the evening for the senior Von Bank. And Billings' pass there did not go out of bounds, her dig, but she wasn't happy about where it went. And when you have over 1,000 of them, you get to be a little picky. Caloran's going to set up Satram here, gets a little bit of the net, and Enderlin after the second hit just gets it over. And now they're going to go to the right side there. Hyam, a block attempt there by Maggio, keeps it alive. Leerud in the back row goes to Caloran, over to Von Bank, and this time too tight to the net. Making our score here 19-12 as the senior Amethyst Billing goes to the service line. She's gone on a couple runs tonight, and this one's aggressive, just gets over the net. And Caloran's going to try to set up Satram, but into the net it goes for the Raiders. Point to the Eagles of Enderlin. Good topspin on that serve there by Billing. And she puts up another one here. This one's got a little more of a sideway action on the serve. They're going to set up here. Hyam, the senior this time. She puts it across, but dug out by Wadeson. They go to the middle now where Furno is there. Twist the body around. And a kind of moment of holding the breath there by the Raider faithful as Satram had to put that one up. Nice swing there by Wall as Richmond can't do anything with it. Mackenzie Wall was wanting that for the last while, and she finally gets that kill that she's been looking for. Her first of this set, 4th of the evening. Aggressive swing there by Wall gets her the kill as Billing a little too aggressive with that serve into the net. And the 20th point of this set first goes to Maple River. Her 4th service error of the evening, and we mentioned in the set too, she is aggressive with her serves, so we're not terribly surprised to see some service errors from her. As Steinke comes in, she puts it in the back row where Wadeson will take care of it. Wall putting up, Michaela Wall putting up the set and the kill to Mackenzie Wall and getting the kill. And don't look now, Mackenzie Wall starting to get warmed up there from that outside hitting position. As Fredericks now goes to the back to serve. She's going to put it to Hannig. Caloran keeps it alive there with the set. Satcham just has to push it over here. Now his Wall's going to set up the middle hitter here. Furno, that was tipped at the net, I believe. Yes, it was. And the kill goes to the freshman Furno. Her second of the set, fifth of the match. And Maple River looking for a side out here to try to get some points back. Enderlin says, well, let's go on a run. As Hanning tries to put this one to her setter and does successfully as Satcham gets the kill and the side out for Maple River. Not a lot you can do with that if a block is not there for Enderlin, as Satcham gets up there, good vertical, and all 6'3" of her gets the kill. Leerud goes to the service line now, and she gets this one over as Fredericks digs that one out. They're going to set up Wall on the right side. That one goes to the back corner, and Wall says, yeah, I'll take that one. Not her hardest swing of the night, but when no one's there, it doesn't matter. 21-17, Maple River. Serve comes up here by Wall, and now they're going to try to set up Morgan Wilm. The block was there this time by Enderlin as she could not hit through it, and Waitson's going to go over, but the block there this time by Hyam. Keeping it alive on the other side is Enderlin. Free ball now for the Raiders. See what they can do with it. They're going to try to set up Hanning. She goes deep and a little too deep. And now it's 21-18. And Hanning saying, I didn't snap my wrist quite enough on that one. She talks to Coach Poole on the side. And Wall sends this one up. Hanning's there looking for Kaloran. She's just going to dump it over. Dug out by Wadeson. And a free ball coming in. Goes to the back row. Nice spot for it. Steinke almost goes into the crowd. And Wilm just has to free ball it over. Now as Maple River sets up their defense, they're going to the front row here is Furno. Tipped over and into the sprinkler system and falling for Maple River. And Coach Poole says, give me a timeout, please. As Enderlin has brought it within 2 points here in set 3. As your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads, Maple River 21, Enderlin 19.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
As we welcome you back to the Raider Dome here for Region 1 play-in action. As I'm searching for scores elsewhere in the region, haven't found any quite yet. But as we see them, we will let you know what's going on there. Both teams now, both coaches have used one timeout, which means each team has one remaining here in the third set. And Wall will put this one up, trying to keep it going. Goes a little bit too deep towards us here, and the timeout works for Coach Poole and the Raiders. For Mackenzie Wall, that's her first service error of the evening. Third for the Eagles here in this third set, and Hallie Bisset goes cross court with her serve now, as Michaela Wall's going to set up Wadeson, dug out there by Steinke in the back row. They're going to put Hanning back at it. This time the block's there, but still flies out of bounds. And the kill for Addison Hanning. And just like that, Enderlin's going to ask for a timeout here, as our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 23-19, Maple River on top.
Enderlin Area Schools is committed to providing students with optimal learning opportunities so they can reach their full potential. Enderlin Area Schools creates learners who believe in the power of their education to help them learn, excel, influence their world, and direct their future. Enderlin Area Schools take pride in their school and community. For up-to-date information, go online to enderlin.k12.nd.us. Good luck to the Eagles participating in all activities throughout the year.
Fans, welcome back to Tower City, and if you head a little bit further east down I-94, you would find yourself in Castleton, where Central Cass is up on Richland right now, 2-0, as they took the first one 25-21 and 25-14. We're back here as Enderlin and Maple River kind of in a nice little barn burner here, as the Raiders are trying to get this third set squared away. Enderlin has a lot to say about that, though, as Billing goes from the back row swing. Dug out by Steinke. B-set's going to set up Hanning now. There's Billing again, but she can't handle it this time. Hanning with her fourth kill of the set. She's got 7 on the evening. And B set of the Raiders looking to try to end this set right here. She puts it over to the back row. Enderlin takes care of it. They're going to go to the right side here where Furno's at. B set there with the dig. And that's going to set up Leroux to Hanning. She goes back to Billing. And Hanning again says, take this. And this time it works. As the Raiders will close out set number 3 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 25-19 in a very much back and forth third set here from Tower City.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar. Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Fans, as we return here to Tower City for Region 1 action, play-in action, I should say. We mentioned that Central Cass is up right now in their play-in match. They are up 2-0. Kindred and Lisbon currently going on down in Lisbon. And I've heard that that is a fourth setter right now. And I'm just being told, actually, Central Cass just swept their sets, and they will go on to quarterfinals play on Monday, which will be hosted down in Lisbon. Here we've had a back and forth night as well. Maple River came out of set 1 with a victory, 25-18. Enderlin answered with a set of their own in the second, 25-21. And just moments ago, Maple River taking the third set, 25-19. So for Enderlin's season on the line here right now, if you don't win the fourth set, your season will come to an end, and Maple River will move on to take on Wyndmere Lidgerwood. If Enderlin can push this to a fifth set, anything can happen. As a coach and as a fan and as a parent or just a player, that fifth set is always nerve-wracking. As Enderlin will start off with the serves here, and the first one goes into the net for the Eagles. And Michaela Wall will get her second service error of the evening. And the fourth set in a row here tonight goes first point Raiders as Kaloran puts this one towards the right. They're going to set up their middle hitter here. Gets through the block there was Maggio, and now Hyam trying to put in the back row, dug out nicely by Billing. And they're going to go back row push by Wall, but not quite high enough there. As Maple River jumps out to a 2-0 lead here. Kaloran with the running serve, gets it over. Billing digs it out in the back row, and they're going to set up Wadeson now. She goes over the block this time, And the set will come from Leerud as they go back row swing here by Kaloran. Billing digs out another one. And this time a little push here by Schlecht, dug out by Hyam. Kaloran looking to set Von Bank up, and they do. And now they're going to go set to the outside. A little push over. Satcham uses all 6'3" of her and a fingertip to get the kill for Maple River. Satcham might have double jumped on that one as she was expecting a little bit earlier of a delivery there, but still gets the kill nonetheless. As Kaloran goes back row to Wadeson. Wall's going to set up Billing in the back row and kind of catches Hannig off guard. Kaloran keeps it alive, but Hannig can't get it over. Would have been a free ball anyway. And the side out now to Enderlin as Wadeson steps up to the service line. And a lot of movement there by the Raiders right before the serve. And give an ace now to Carson Wadeson. Junior picking up her first ace of the evening. She goes now cross court. Hanning has to go down and get it. Kaloran's going to set up Satcham. Billing in the back row with another dig. And going to get a little push over here by Wall, which was met by Satcham and eventually out of bounds on the Maple River side. Point to the Raiders. As Esther Steinke checks in to do a little serving and back row action for the Raiders. She puts it up, and to the back there is Billing. Quick decision there to use both fingers, or both hands, I should say. Across the net, and they're going to say that that one was down. And the kill and the point for Enderlin. I believe that was Wall on that one, but. And this one goes into the net. Billing's going to want that one back. Her first service error of this set, and that's her 5th of the evening. As Leerud comes up now, she's got one service error here on the evening. That came back in just the last set, actually, the 3rd set. She goes to the back middle there where Wadeson will put up a pass, and into the middle again. There's Furno. She just pushes it over. Steinke's going to try to get it to one of her hitters, and that happens to be Morgan Wilm. And they're going to set up Wall on the outside this time. She pushes over. Kaloran gets up and grabs it. And another back row swing by Kaloran as Wadeson takes care of it in the back row. Wall's going to send it to Billing. She hits it over as it's dug out by Leerud. Hannig just has to get it over, and the old changeup works again for Maple River. Give the point to Hannig, give the point to the Raiders. Her 9th kill of the evening. So between her and Satcham, they now have, I believe, 21, if my math is right. 21 kills as Leerud gets this one over. Swing here by Schlecht, and it goes to the middle, dug out there by Leerud. Wilm says, I'll take a swing at it, but it goes a little bit deep. And the Eagles get a side out here as Ellie Fredericks will check in and serve for Enderlin. Trying to cut that 2-point lead down to either a tie or a lead of their own. And a little bit of communication over there as Wilm bails him out. Kaloran gets the free ball over. We see Wall setting up now. Wall to wall, as Steinke takes care of it in the back row. They're going to set up Hannig, this time tipped at the line, or at the net, by Furno. And Wall again just going to kind of push this one over. I shouldn't say again, she's been taking a lot of swings. But she changes it up on the Raiders there, and it works to her favor and the Eagles' favor. As right now, it's a 6-5 game here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Steinke puts it up off the fans here at the Raider Dome, and Enderlin tries to catch Maple River's defense off guard, but a little too hard of a push there. Gets the point for Maple River. And Hallie Bisa will check in to do some serving now for Coach Poole and the Raiders. She gets it over as Fredericks takes care of it. Wall's going to set up the back row here to Billing, and a swing, but into the net is Billing. And the point goes to Maple River. Bisset scans the back row, puts the right arm up and gives it a swing. Wall's going to set up now the outside there. Was Furno, and Raiders running into each other somewhere in the middle. And Enderlin will take the point there. Anytime that ball goes towards the antenna, tough for an offense to do anything with it, but Enderlin did. Got it over and gets the point. As the serve comes over, now they're going to set up Wilm in the middle. She swings and is met at the net, but the ricochet counts as a kill for Morgan Wilm, the junior. her first kill of the set, 4th of her match so far. She had 1 in the first and 2 in the second. Scratch that. 1 in the second, 2 in the third. And dug out of the net there and giving it to Wadeson, who gets it over. Now B-Set's going to set up Von Bank. She swings, met at the net there by Furno, and now Furno's going to go for a push as Kaloran grabs it. We got to go setter to setter, and now Kaloran's going to take the hit and the kill. Her first kill of the set. Actually, her first kill since the second set. And she came out on fire there. 4 kills in the first, 3 in the second. A little bit quieter in that third set, yet Maple River still got the the win of that set. As Handy gets it over, and Wadeson's going to swing, and this one falls. The attempted block does not work, and it falls on the wrong side for Maple River, the right side for Enderlin. As Ava Furno goes to the service line now with down 3. Gets it over as Lila Richmond, the sophomore, goes down and gets it, and Von Bank will get the kill there. And Maple River seeing if they can get into a little groove here as Billing comes back in, the senior libero for Enderlin. Mentioned she got over 1,000 career digs this week for the Eagles. Wilm one-hands it, but it's going to go off the antenna. Or one-arms it, and that's really all she could do with it as Enderlin gets the side out. Subs coming in here for Enderlin as Aspen Schleck checks back into the front row for Enderlin. Kaloran goes up and gets that one as B-Set now is going to set up Kaloran. She goes back row where Wall is there for the dig. Over to the right side, Schlecht is there, goes over the net, or over the block I should say. Asking for a tip is the fans of the Eagles, but no white shirt saying that. And it's now 12-8 as Kaloran's going to take the ball and put up a serve. The running serve here from Kaloran, gets it over, goes to the right side where Wall is waiting. We go wall to wall and then over to Schlecht. She goes through the block and gets the kill. And Schlecht gets her first kill since the second set. She's got 4 now on the evening. And waits into the back row to serve. And kind of sliding all over the Raiders. And that one, I'm assuming, went out around the antenna. I don't have the angle for it, but other people in this building do. And that will go to Enderlin as well. Now 12-10, Eagles. Leerud puts this one up to Kaloran. And a nice set and an even better swing there by Satram to get the kill. That was a kind of make something out of nothing there as that pass to Kaloran. Very tight to the net, but good body control from the junior Brielle to get that over to her hitter there. As it's 13-10 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Kaloran kind of surprised that one came to her as blockers were there and then the net got in the way a little bit too. Caught her off guard a little bit, but now it's 13-11. As I believe that was Mackenzie Wall will give credit for the kill there. And now they're going over to Hanning. She splits the seam in the back row and gets her kill. Second of the match. And she's up to 10 now tonight, double digits, as 2 Raiders have reached double digits in kills. Brielle Kaloran has 8, so she would be the next one to reach double digits. As Leroy goes to the back row where Wadeson takes care of it. Billing tries to get the second one over, and this one's going to go a little bit deep from Wall on the free ball, and it's 15-11. And here's where if you're Enderlin, 4 points is about as far deep as you want to go as this fourth set progresses. As the set comes over to the right side, Schlecht goes to the near side line and gets the kill. And sometimes that's just all it takes right there to catch the other team off guard. You're thinking cross court, and she says not so fast. As Fredericks now puts up the serve. Sydney Hyam takes it. And now we got to go with a roll here by Leerud, but a little bit too sharp of an angle by the senior libero. And now it's 15-13, Maple River. Serve comes here by Frederick, deep. Steinke spinning all the way around and ricocheting off the ceiling. And we'll see what Enderlin could do with it here. A little bit deep on the swing there I believe that was by Waitson this time. Point goes to Maple River. As the sophomore B-set comes into action here for the Raiders. Goes to the service line. Fredericks deals with that one, gets it to Wall. Over to Furno. The swing goes a little bit long. And point Raiders. Any timeout here by Enderlin. Trying to slow things down a little bit for Maple River. Our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Maple River 17, Enderlin 13.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we return to Region 1 action here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads Maple River 17, Enderlin 13, as Enderlin takes a timeout here to try to get Hallie Beeset off a potential groove here. I believe that was after her first set, or first serve, I should say. The timeout came, and she gets it over, so that's what you want to see out of your server there, and a little back and forth action at the net as Wall is there to try to get over, but the blocking of Maple River is all over that one, and it's 18-13 now, Maple River, as both Wilm and Hanning were there for the block on the attempted kill of Enderlin. Billing takes this serve, and Wall's going to get it over now to Furno, tipped at the net there by Coloran. But it falls on the Raiders' side. Point Enderlin here. And Mackenzie Wall, one of the captains for Enderlin tonight, goes to the service line, puts it up with the right arm, back row to Leerud, and it's going to go to the middle here for Morgan Wilm. Takes the swing. They go middle here with Furno, dug out nicely by the senior Leerud. Hanning pushes it to the back row as Fredericks is there, and they're going to go to back row here with Wall, and this time it falls for Mackenzie Wall. Her third kill of the set. She also had 3 back in the third set as well, so she's getting warmed up here in sets 3 and 4, which the Raiders do not want to hear. As B-Set puts it over to Coloran, tipped at the net there by Enderlin. Specifically Furno, I believe, got her hands on that one as Waitson takes a swing. Wilm there with the block. And now Wall's just going to get over. Leerud in the back row says, I'll take it. And now they're going to set up Hannig on the outside, and she gets it down for the kill, her third kill of the set. And she now has 11 as the Raiders regain that 4-point lead here in the fourth set. Hanning puts it to the back middle here as Wall just tries to dump it over. And back row swing by Leerud into the net. Kind of a tough angle there for Leerud to get that one, but Coach Poole likes the aggression. And now Fernald's going to put up the serve here. Right hand goes up. Leerud goes and gets it. B-Set ready with the set to Wilm. She goes cross court. One of her favorite spots over there. Free ball comes in. Goes Coloran to B-Set. Middle again. Wilm. This one goes a little bit long. No tip at the net. And just like that, that 4-point lead's down to 2 here for Enderlin. As Furno puts it up. Leerud again getting it to her setter. And Coloran says, I'll take the swing at this one. Off the ceiling. And into the net it goes for Enderlin as Caitlin Maggio, the sophomore, tried to get the kill there for the Eagles. As Wilm puts this one up. Wall has to go get that for the set. Billing in the back row takes the swing. B-Set now looking for Satram, and she goes cross court for the kill. Tough to stop that one from the junior. As Wilm comes up and puts the serve over. Billing grabs it. Setting up now the middle hitter, Waitson, I should say. And that's going to be off a couple tips. Give Waitson the kill. Her first of this set. As Aspen Schleck checks in front row for Enderlin. And Lila Richmond will take this serve. B-set, gets it to Hannig, and it's tipped at the line, and that's a kill for the junior. She's up to 15 now as Sydney Hyam checks in for Maple River. And Brielle Kaloran, the junior, now going to the line to serve. Gets that running serve in. Keeps it soft to the net there as Billing goes and grabs it. Waitson's going to take the swing, and that was blocked, and it falls on the Enderlin side. So point Raiders will give Satcham the credit there for the block, and Enderlin wants a timeout to talk things over. So your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads here from Tower City: Raiders 23, Enderlin 18. As we welcome you back here to your live event where Maple River has a 5-point lead here in this fourth set. Maple River trying to get to the quarterfinals here for the first time as a co-op, as Kaloran sends that serve to the back, and they're going to set up Furno in the middle. Excuse me, that was Majo. And now Sydney Hyam's going to take a swing. That ball is tipped at the line. It did not hit the antenna, and a lot of action at the middle of the, or at the net right now. And that's going to work for Enderlin as they get the kill. Coach Poole's asking for 4 hits on that one. And now the refs will conjoin here to see, or convene I should say, to see if that was 4 hits. Always tight, it's always tough to see from our vantage point if there was a block or if it was more into the net there. If it was touched by Maple River, then it would be a point for Enderlin. But if it was into the net, it goes point goes point Maple River. And Coach Poole asking me for a replay here. But I did not see the challenge flag thrown. And they will keep the point the same, and a yellow card now has been given to Maple River. Not sure who they called that one on. As Coach Poole awaits the explanation here. So Maple River, important for them now to just hit the reset button. Enderlin's looking to take control of the excitement here and keep the momentum going. So Coach Poole not calling a timeout here, but in this moment using the downtime to keep his girls motivated, keep them excited, keep them aggressive. As Wadeson's at the service line here for Enderlin, she gets it over. Leerud with the pass to the setter Kaloran. They're going to go to Satcham, and that's blocked and tipped, or blocked and dug out by Billing. Leerud at the back row. Dig there, and this one is going to work. I believe that was Kaloran who got the old punch kill there. Always scary when that happens because you never know where that fist is going to point. And Maple River 1 point away from closing out tonight's match and moving on to take on Winemere Lidgerwood. Steinke, the senior, comes in, aggressive serve to the back. Billings there as Wall then is going to get a free ball over to Wadeson, or Wadeson gets the free ball over, I should say. And they're going to set up Hanning this time. She goes cross net and gets the kill in the back corner for the 25th point. So Maple River takes this match 3-1 as they close it out here 25-19 in the fourth set. And we'll be back with interviews during our post-game. We'll look for our Enbridge player of the game and our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017. The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
Fans, thank you for joining us here on our post-game show. In a few moments, we will be joined by the Enbridge player of the game. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. So we will be joined by one of the Maple River victorious players here tonight, as well as Coach Poole. But after a big region win, or big region 1 win play-in, I should say, you got to make sure that you talk to your girls beforehand, and rightfully so. That's what they're doing right now. So we'll take a quick step away. We will have post-game interviews here with the victorious coach and one of the Maple River Raiders in just a bit.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond. I'm like, do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And I take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Fans, we're back here in the post-game show, and we have with us our Enbridge player of the game tonight. We're going to give it to the kills leader for Maple River, junior Stella Satram. So 15 kills is what I counted. I probably missed a couple because my college math is not what it used to be. But talk a little bit about what this win means for the program. We're only in our third year of co-op now. What does it mean to get our first playoff win as the co-op?
It's really important because, it's just going to help us for next year and the years coming forward to know that our co-op is doing good and that we can get into the region tournament, and, it just helps boost our ego a lot.
And 15 kills, you can't get 15 kills by yourself, right? Who are you going to give credit to tonight for hitting double digits with that?
Well, first we have to thank our DSs. They put in a lot of work because Enderlin had some really good servers, which they dug them up really well. And then also our setters, Hallie and Bree, they work their butts off trying to get perfect sets for us, and they do it every time.
It's nice to have setters that seem like they're all over the court at all times, right? It looked like both B-Set and Kalor and their knee pads are going to be worn out by the time you guys get to quarterfinal action. So, first win as a co-op in this playoff setting. Last year was a heartbreak, right? We aren't going to bring it up anymore, but that one went 5 sets. Is the monkey off the back for this co-op, or is there a lot more work to do?
I think, this shows that we can do it, but we still can put in more work, and, we can still get better even though we've only got a couple more weeks, a week left of volleyball. And, we still can put in more work and just improve it till the end of the season.
Well, Stella, keep up the great swings tonight. We will see you Monday in Lisbon, quarterfinal action. Maple River's going to look to try to get a little revenge on those Warbirds from Monday night. So once again, our Enbridge Player of the Game, junior Stella Satcham from Maple River.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
Fans, welcome back to the post-game show here. I'm with the head coach of Maple River, Craig Poole. Before we start talking individuals here, what does this win mean to the program of this co-op now that's only been in its existence for 3 years?
The thing is, I think it's like a monkey off our back because the previous 2 years we've hosted a play-in game and everyone was like close. I know the first year we won 2 sets and then proceeded to lose the next 3, and we lost the third one like 15-14 or it's 15-13. And then last year when we were playing against Richland, it ended up, I can't remember what the final score is. The last one was 17-15 or 18-16, and it was just kind of like, let's just get the monkey off our backs and move on and get into the regional. And luckily for us, we get to play Weimar again. So.
Sounds like a revenge game coming your way. I was mentioning in the broadcast, fans love watching that 5th set. Coaches, maybe not so much. So glad you didn't have to get to that fifth set, that 5th and deciding set, because Enderlin, they brought everything they had tonight. Good serves, they were tough at the net, and great back row defense that we saw. But let's talk a little bit about your defense. I mean, Stella gave credit to the defensive specialists that they basically kept the Raiders in the game tonight.
Our back row was just playing awesome. They were getting every ball up for us most of the time. There's a few that we got a little bit of communication problems that developed from it. But also I have to give credit to our front row too, because when they were dropping off the net, our off blockers, they were picking things up. And even on the net, if we got blocked, one of the other girls would be able to kind of tip it up and keep it alive and give us a chance to win a point. I know Sid did that one time. Ball came off her hand, and she just kind of pushed it up, and it turned out to be a perfect set for Stella. So, it was kind of a nice thing. Overall, well defensively, offensively, I think we still need to kind of fine-tune things because we've got good setters and we've got good hitters. It just got to get that mental thing going, that knowing that they can find the floor most of the time.
Yeah, our RDK precision play of the game, we can't really narrow it down to one, but defense, we would definitely say tonight. On terms of the offensive side, Satram on my count had 15 kills. Hanning had a dozen as well, I believe, 11 or 12. And Kaloran almost joined that double-digit party with 9. So you kind of had a three-headed monster tonight with the offense. But as Satram said in the post-game interview, and you're saying too, defense kind of kept you in that one.
Definitely. And I know, like, even if you're talking about Kaloran, she was sick yesterday throwing up. She wasn't even in school until she had to be today so that she could compete in this. And for her to just find that inner strength and come through and persevere and play well, she needs to be credited with that. But it was all the girls in the back row were talking. There was a few other girls I'd switched around and put into positions they're not 100% used to, but they still made plays. Jada made a couple of really nice plays, and she wasn't normally in that position.
In Von Bank, that's one thing that I mentioned during the match was she didn't play the first set. Came into the second set and got 2 kills almost within the first 5 points, and then she got 2 more later on. Actually ended with 5 throughout the night. Another one of your seniors to give credit to.
Yeah, I mean, Jada's a hard-working kid. Normally we have her as a right side. Been kind of toying with a little bit with the left side if we kind of get stuck with some issues. And tonight, Iris, got to give her all the credit in the world, but it just wasn't her night. But, she still persevered, and guess what? She was the loudest on the bench cheering on everybody else to kind of get us through everything.
We've had tears the last couple of years here in the Raider Dome, but these are happy tears here tonight for your ladies out there, and it's now on to Lisbon to take on Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. You just saw them Monday. Is it a revenge game for you guys, or it's just trying to get to the next level?
It's going to be trying to get to the next level because, Wyndmere has, with Pitts, I mean, she's such a great athlete, but don't overlook their defensive prowess too. Their libero is fantastic. They have a way of making plays. Everybody that gets in that back row or even in the front row can keep the ball alive and make plays. So, they're like number 8 ranked in the state, and they're well worthy of that title because they serve unbelievably well too. My God, the first set we played them the other night, we couldn't hardly get our platform to the ball, and it was all over.
But focus on that second set of that night, and maybe the number 8 seed in the state goes down. We'll see what Maple River can do on Monday.
There's things that we still have to kind of throw together a little bit, and we're trying to look at possibly some other changes up in the front row. We don't have much time to get ready, but hopefully we can. I know Wyndmere was watching tonight, and I'm sure they would rather. Well, I don't know who they'd rather play, but it's going to be a fun matchup. I've enjoyed them, and I like Tanner, and they just got a great group of kids, so it's something to look forward to.
Coach, thank you for joining us here on our post game tonight. Enjoy the win. We'll see you Monday down in Lisbon to try to take on that number 8 seed and try to knock off the number 8 seed in Wyndmere-Lidgerwood.
Yep, we're going to need a lot of help, but we can do it.
That's why you play the game. That's why you play the game.
Exactly. Good point.
Coach Poole from Maple River, thanks for joining us tonight. Go enjoy the win and enjoy this weekend, and we'll see you Monday.
You bet. Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break, and one more time we'll come back and talk about our post-game show. But we had our RDK Enterprise precision play of the game there with defense in terms of the Maple River victory is what Coach Poole was giving that to. RDK Enterprise, Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit plannerdoc.com. Here to help you.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. For more information, go online to endinsure.com or give Deb or Adam a call today at 437-2444. That's 437-2444.
Fans, welcome back for the final segment here from Tower City, where Maple River in 4 sets takes out Enderlin in the play-in game here. So Maple River earns a date, a repeat date with Wyndmere-Lidgerwood in the quarterfinals. Elsewhere around the region tonight, Central Cass wins in 3. They will move on as the number 5 seed. We also saw Kindred in 5 sets. 15-12 was that final set there in Kindred to defeat Lisbon. So the 9 seed wins over the 8 seed there, and still haven't seen a score yet from Hankinson and Tri-State. That's the only other Region 1 matchup we're looking for. But here in Tower City tonight, Maple River in 3 sets. We had 25-18, 21-25 as Enderlin took that second one. 25-19 and 25-19 is how we finished off the night for this contest. Looking at kills here tonight, Stella Satcham for Maple River at 15 on my count. Addison Hanning with 11, and Brielle Kaloran with 9. And Jada Von Bank had 5, Morgan Wilm had 4, and Iris Richmond had 1 as well. On the Enderlin side, the leading killer tonight was Mackenzie Wall. She had 9. Looking at Carson Wadeson with 6. Aspen Schlecht had 5, and so did Ava Furno with 5 as well. Caitlin Maggio rounding things off there with 2. So aces tonight were not aplenty. 3 aces tonight by Enderlin, and all 3 of them coming from the senior Amethyst Billing, and only 1 ace on the side for Maple River. That came from Morgan Wilm in the 3rd set. So quarterfinal action is pretty much set for Monday. Maple River will take on Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, the Warbirds, who come in as the number 2 seed in the region and number 8 overall in the state when we look at those state rankings. State rankings, if we look at them, there's actually 11 teams in it because we had a 3-way tie for 9. Dickinson Trinity out of Region 7 right now, the number 1 seed ranked-wise. Mayport CG out of Region 2 is the 2 seed. Langdon area Edmore Munich is the Region 4 team to beat right now, and they are the number 3 seed. They did defeat Dickinson Trinity earlier in the year. That was Dickinson Trinity's only loss, so maybe a potential rematch at state there if everything falls into place. Northern Cass out of Region 1 here is the 4 seed. We have South Prairie and Max out of Region 6 at 5. Our Redeemers out of Region 6 is sitting at 6th. New Rockford Cheyenne, not only on the football side right now as they're in semifinal action, but their volleyball team is 7th in the state as well out of Region 4. We mentioned Wyndmere-Lidgerwood sitting at the 8th spot right now. Edgeley Calm Montpelier out of Region 3 is 9th, as is North Star out of Region 4 and Thompson out of Region 2. So that wraps up our top state vote getters here for right now. But can't put the cart in front of the horse here. Teams right now, maybe that aren't ranked, looking to pull some upsets, and Maple River is going to be one of those. So from everybody here at Your Live Event and YourLiveEvent.com, this is Alex Hoffman signing off. Maple River 3-1 tonight over Enderlin from the Region 1 play-in match. Thank you for joining us.